Just give it a second for a few people to get in here. All right, so if any of you did not catch Patrick's live stream, oh, I see. Now you're starting to get in here. All right, so we were just walking while illuminated in Seabrook, Texas, and of course, somebody calls in on us. What ends up happening is a sergeant from Seabrook Police Department pulls up on Patrick and I and hops out, says what's going on, and we're nothing's going on, and he immediately starts grabbing on me, and I think it was the flashlight case. I'm not going to fault him for the flashlight case, trying to see what that was. I got it. Then he tells me to sit in the grass like a dog. Sit boy, sit. And I tried to tell him, I said, I can sit on the curb. I can't sit in the grass because I'm an old man. I literally can't just sit down anywhere I want. My knees just won't allow it, unfortunately. So you can go over and see the live stream on Patrick's channel. He went live. I did not have an opportunity to, but I do have footage on my body camera of what occurred. So he grabs me and throws the cuffs on me, and he just kind of haphazardly throws them on so that one of them is too tight, and my wrists are tore up, and then and again, so then after he cuffs me, he's telling me sit in the grass. I couldn't sit down when I was out of cuffs. I sure can't sit down once I'm in cuffs. But another officer showed up, and he let me sit on the curb, so it was fine. And then I had to, complain before they would loosen the cuffs, and they still didn't have them on right. They were all callywonkus, which had my wrists jacked up, and Patrick was even worse. He literally, when he grabbed hold of Patrick, I thought he pulled Patrick's arm out of socket the way he grabbed him. And this is all on video. We've got video of body cameras. We were both running our body cameras. So we've got video of it. Okay, well, Huey, I'll have the video up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go get some sleep now, but I'll get the video up tomorrow morning. And what's unfortunate is this department. I've had trouble with this department before. I had one of their officers pull a gun on me because I was filming their traffic stop, and they caught a lot of heck for that. And I suspect when you guys see the video for what happened tonight, I suspect they're going to catch a lot of heck again. And this sergeant was just out of control, straight up bully. No de-escalation to it at all. It was all escalation, all of it, start to finish. And because he's the supervisor, the other officers aren't going to stand up and try to do the right thing. So it was a bad situation. Literally, they were torturing us with the handcuffs, and the sergeant knew it. And Patrick's was so bad he had to call an ambulance. It's just ridiculous when these officers act like that. And this is the supervisor. You guys remember that video of that 74-year-old woman being tortured by the police and having her shoulder jacked up and all of that. I'm sitting there, and honestly, that's really how I was just having flashbacks to that video. This sergeant was acting, just didn't care if you're in pain, didn't care if the cuffs are on right, didn't care, didn't check anything, didn't care about nothing. And they were determined to ID us. They were calling the Precinct 8 constables to come over with their portable AFIS. You remember the little fingerprint scanners? They were calling them to come over to fingerprint us, to ID us. They ended up not needing to do that because they started getting phone calls, and people in the phone calls told them who we were. But yeah, Seabrook is just out of control. Just it's Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they act like this. Once again, you know, it's borne out what I was saying earlier today. 80% of police are bad. Not good. 80%. That's what I'm finding out here in the field through personal experience and interactions with police. 80% are bad. And it's not that they lack training. You know, you got a sergeant. These sergeants have been cops for years and years and years. So if they're not doing it right, what hope is there that a patrol officer, a regular officer, a rookie's going to get it right? He's not. He's going to learn their bad habits. And, you know, that's what it comes down to. You've got bad supervisors, you got bad officers. You got a bad chief, you got bad officers. And Seabrook's chief of police is, you know, I have nothing good to say about him. Nothing good at all. He's been around for far too long. And it's time we start getting rid of these crooked cops, getting honest cops into positions of power so that they can affect change. And I mean, man, my wrist is killing me. I'm probably going to have to run to the ER in the morning and go get this documented, because you know, the last time I had trouble with them, I didn't sue them, I didn't do anything. I think this time I may go ahead and hit them for excessive force or something along those lines. There was no reason to cuff us at all. No reason at all. Weren't being aggressive, weren't resisting. You know, only thing is I couldn't sit down in the grass like he wanted. You know, that's a physical limitation. It's unbelievable. But anyway, any of you guys that caught that, I wanted you to know I'm okay. Didn't want anybody worried about me. So I'm all right. And I'm going to get some sleep. And I won't even bother making an internal affairs complaint with Seabrook PD. That's a waste of time. You know, corrupt leadership, corrupt internal affairs, corrupt cops corrupt supervisors. You know, that's just a department that should just be dissolved. Just dissolve the department, because they're not serving the community. They're not helping anybody. Anyhow, that's it, guys. I'm wore out. So I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll get this video up Thursday morning so that you guys can see, you know, what led up to this and everything. So thanks for watching, and for those of you that were making phone calls, as always, you know, thanks for having our back. And I'll see you guys again soon. Be safe.